Hey lovelies, it's Emma from Doodles of Wiltshire. I hope that you are well. Well, in today's video we are going to go through Winnifred's DNA results. So they have arrived, they have come through. So I'm going to do like a screen share, so I might scooch over a bit so I can have it over here. I'm going to do a screen share and just do sort of like talk through the results. So here is Winnifred. So the results have been super fast. I feel like it's been 2 weeks since we posted them, maybe even less than 2 weeks. So that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure I'll put on the bottom of the screen how long it's been. But here she is. She goes home tomorrow because she'll be 8 weeks tomorrow. So her guardian family will be coming to pick you up. Yes. Yes, little poppet. Okay, so let's look at the results. Okay, so you get the email through to say that the results have arrived. And then you can see, obviously, that's the picture I have uploaded of Winnifred. So they've detected 5 breeds in her DNA. I did say that there's a little bit of all sorts in a doodle. So she's 68% poodle, 27% cocker spaniel, 3% English Springer Spaniel, 1% poodle as in standard, 1% Portuguese water dog. So you can see a bit more about her genetics there. And then 41 relatives, obviously her mum and big sister are there. There's obviously another one who's obviously another offspring of Max, I think it must be what Fizz is. And then there's, obviously if you click on all relatives, there's lots of other relatives. But you can click on these and you can kind of learn a little bit about them, which is really cool. So Winnifred is free from 262 different risks, and this is the reason why I do the premium one, is because it does them. It's the only company I think in the UK that does as many tests as Wisdom Panel do. So she does carry the IVDD risk, which she's gotten from both parents, and all cockapoos have that. You can't really get away from it. It doesn't mean that they're going to get it. There's lots of lifestyle things that influence it. And then in terms of her other sort of traits, so she's got 2 copies of red, no surprise. She also has 1 copy of black, and she's got tan points as well. Sometimes you can, after they're freshly groomed, you can kind of see their tan points, but they don't always show up very much on this kind of colour. Little cheeky. She also, I'm super happy about this, that she also carries chocolate. Where's my chocolate? Can I have some chocolate? So potentially there could be chocolate babies in the future, which obviously, I mean, this is considered fox red really. I do tend to use the word brown because red, I don't know, is a little bit like, it makes you think of maybe a different colour, but chocolate obviously is very, so that rich kind of brown colour, and a chocolate cockapoo would be amazing in the future. So other things, so she long haired, and she's got the soft curl, she's wavy. These are things we kind of knew really. She's got 2 copies, which is fantastic, of reduced shedding, so her guardian family won't need to be hoovering quite so much. What you doing? And then, so this is the one that I was a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed by, but this is the one that I had hoped would be 2 Fs, but I wasn't surprised. So as I've said in a previous video, so Lani is Fi and the dad is FF. And obviously because Lani is Fi, so Fi and FF will produce a fully furnished doodle. So the really full face, and that classic doodle look. But because Lani only has 1, she had to be bred with one that carries 2 Fs. Otherwise, you could have had an II in the puppies, which is the improper coat. So this just means that in the future, when we hopefully, all pending the further health tests, when we breed Winnifred, I'll need to find another cockapoo that is FF, and they are hard to come by. I'll probably start soon, and it might take me a couple of years. So that's on the furnishings. That just means that all of the puppies come out with that doodle look. And then there's a few other things about her eyes, her head shape, ears, floppy ears. And then these ones around behaviour, that I don't quite know how they know this, how the genetics influences this, but there you go. I think the other one that's quite interesting is, so you can see how many things they can tell from your genetics. Really is remarkable. And then in terms of weight, her sort of genetically, her weight rate, I work in kgs really, but I'll show it in both pounds and kgs. So 13 to 24 pounds or 6 to 11 kg, which is good because I have put all these puppies' weight range. I think I said between sort of 8 to 10. I think Orla, the smallest, she might be more like 6 or 7 kg at full grown. So potentially they could go up to 11, but that would be that's sort of where I think Charlie could end up quite easily, really. So that's everything with regards to her DNA results. So as I said last time, in about a year's time, she will go for further testing, which will test her sort of heart, eyes, hips, elbows, all of that kind of stuff. And hopefully she'll get the all clear to be a future mama, because she's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful girl. But she's first and foremost going to be someone's wonderful pet, and that is the most important thing. So lastly, once she has had her first heat and passed all of those health tests, we will breed her. So it's probably about sort of 2 years, 18 to 2 years, months to 2 years time. So we're talking sort of 2027, potentially 2028 for Winnifred puppies. As I said, I think I've said in another video, I'm not particularly looking to breed for winter, autumn puppies again. I think there's more people that want a puppy that want them in the spring and the summer, and it's also easier to raise puppies in the spring and the summer for all sorts of reasons, really. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.